Okay, here's my system. I've got a positive bus here and a negative bus here. I have 3 power sources into these buses. The first one is these solar chargers. As you can see right now, the solar charger circuit breakers are all broken. So those are not connected to the circuit currently. I've got another charger here is this Shore charger. As you can see, it's not plugged in or anything like that, so it's not a thing either, not attached. And I've got this B2B charger, also not attached. So all those things are not attached. The only thing that's happening here is you've got my batteries, which are connected in parallel. You got your positive lines coming over here, and your negative lines are coming around to the back to this battery monitor here. This is where the negative line connects, and then into the negative bus. And I'm actually just noticing this little break in the wire here, so I'll be a little damage to the cord. I'll be repairing that. Battery monitor itself has a positive line as well here, which I've got over here attached or just sort of loosely hanging on one of the positive terminals of the batteries. You'll look in here and see on the battery monitor itself that we're getting the expectation of 13.5 volts or so, and the batteries are full. Now, if I take this and I shift it over to the next one down, you'll see same deal. In fact, I'll even hold this one on the screen the same time so you can see it, if I can. So when I remove it, it turns off. And then if I swing it over to the next one on the line, oops, you'll see that it turns back on. Oops, I have a hard time here. You'll see that it turns back on. And again, same voltage, full batteries. All these batteries are brand new. So that's all makes sense. Even if I bring it all the way over here and put it onto the switch, if I touch it to the negative or to the positive switch, with me touching it there, you will see as well that I am indeed getting the same 13.5 volts attached here. You can see it's touching there and it's working fine. And then lastly, if I touch on the opposite side of the switch is currently turned off, you will see that I get a whole bunch of nothing, which is expected. So now you would think when I would turn the switch on here on this circuit, that it would put power through to the positive bus. Positive bus would take over to these loads, which has breakers which are not broken. These are these 2 ones on the bottom. The loads will send their positive back to the positive bus, or take the positive from the positive bus and their negative over here to the negative bus. And the negative bus will go on this long cord all the way down to the ground, way at the front of the car. So in theory, this should be a complete circuit. The negative bus also here being attached to this battery monitor. So negative bus to battery monitor, negative bus to battery monitor to battery should have a full circuit when the switch is completed. However, when I turn the switch on, not only does that not happen, but the connection here on this battery monitor originally goes completely dead. So what was a fully functioning circuit before is now not a functioning circuit at all. And if I go up to the switch, I get nothing attached to anything on the switch there. But if I switch to the other side here, on this side of the switch, again, still nothing. No juice of any kind. Now, what's especially weird is if I were to plug in the Shore at this point and turn the Shore on, everything would work. But then if I were to turn the Shore back off again, everything would still work. So it'll run off of the battery even with the Shore turned off, so long as it has some kind of power to get started with. Now, it's a little bit sunny outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip on these solar chargers. And these solar chargers you'll see turned on and have a little bit of juice going. And now it is possible that I could run loads from them, but I think it's actually probably I haven't charged enough to do that. But anyway, let's say I turn off the switch And now I'm gonna go reattach my battery monitor here, and you'll see red again, 13.5 volts. So I'm totally stumped on this. I have no idea why this is happening. Would love any help, thanks.